I want to say something. It's about Osimhen. If I don't pray for him here, you know the Osimhen guy. Because 2 days ago I was watching Nigeria's match, and I saw 2-0. Have they played? Yesterday. And you guys did not tell me. The Lord said Osimhen will not score. He will not get one single goal again to the Afcon is over. And the problem is from his pastor. Did he score yesterday? He did not score. If I don't pray, he won't score. He will see open post and he will miss it. But just so you know that I'm not joking. Watch him from next match. Father, I stand as a major prophet. Whatever word that has become an embargo on his head, I lift up the embargo now. Let him be free. Because God is going to use the Afcon to do something in Africa. I want you to watch it. God will use the Afcon to do something dangerous and marvelous in Africa. And I said, if your jersey is not green and there's no green on your flag, you can't. Watch us. Just watch and see. Meanwhile, what was the score? So I won't give you the correct score, but it's a -1. See, they are shouting more, Lord. It's a -1. You know, I want to say again and again, if you don't have the color green on your flag, you can't carry this Afcon. And a northern nation can take home the cup. These are two things that Jesus said to me. He said, because what is happening on that soccer field is strategic to the voice and the rising of the African nation. And I remember I said that should be on Sunday. And I said, Osimhen has been released from that place. He's going to come closer and closer. Because there is something God is doing in African nation. I want you to watch what is going to happen. And I said that Nigerian match is going to be what? -1. The people who knows my format knows my format. If you don't know the format, you don't know the format. That match is going to be -1. So I am not joking. And I want to reinstate again. If you don't have color green, the Nations Cup is not for you. Because God is saying something in the African nation. He said to me, this Afcon is a statement, not a tournament. And that very tournament is strategic to what he wants to do in the nation of Africa. It's strategic. Angola has never beaten Nigeria, and Angola will not beat Nigeria. I will come back to tell you if Nigeria will pick this trophy or not. I know. I will come back to tell us. But I won't be open. I will still encode it. Are you with me? You are not going to be far from it. I will come back. I will still encode it. I will still what? Encode it. Because the prophets will speak in codes and parables. We don't speak to everybody. Are we together? Are we together? But let he know, or see men know, there is a gang up against him. Let him know that. All I will do for him is to slow down the time, because he's faster than the time, so that they can meet. Remember, time, opportunity, and preparation is what brings what? Success. He is a prototype of George Weah to the nation of Africa. And if you watch the rising of George Weah, it was strategic, not just to the spiritual atmosphere, but also to the industrialized nations of Africa. And the Siemens rising in the world will be strategic to the rising of Africa, not just Nigeria as a nation, but Africa as a continent. So it's our duty to uphold him in the place of prayer. Whenever God wants to do anything, he will select one person, and then every other person becomes a backup. He will not give you Moses. He will only give one Moses, and that will be enough. He will hold the staff of authority for the rising of the African nation and continent, and you watch what God will do. It is just the beginning.
So the Western Africa semi-finals is not just about the football match. It's about the atmosphere of the African continent. Nigeria is the giant of Africa. South Africa broke through the apartheid series and became an independent nation. These are the two forces that have broken grounds to a large extent, as long as the world and the globe is concerned. Nelson Mandela, of great memory and blessed memory, and the nationhood of Nigeria is strategic to what God wants to do. I want you to hear me very well. When you see the cup being lifted, I want you to know and mark that I said that is the continent of Africa that is being shown to the world. The First World War brought about industrialization. The Second World War brought about technological advancement. The First World War came with the first revival. The Second World War came with the second revival. The world is awaiting the third and the last revival before the returning of Jesus. And Africa is the spearheader of that movement. And it will please you to know that on top of that movement is a nation called Nigeria. The Lord said to me, the weather of the continent of Africa is about to change. He said the world will seek solutions and ideas from the African continent, and Nigeria will be at the top of it. I wish the media can be able to get the prophecies from 2018. I wasn't born in this job today. When I spoke about churches having their services on phones, people said I was crazy. I want you to mark what is going to happen. A score line in I won't be specific again. It's a 2-1 score. I won't be specific again. But I need you to understand what God wants to do in this our dispensation. His question is for those who are only interested in what he is doing. We don't have replies for the heathens. No, we don't. It's not an argument. No. It's a statement of fact. If you are not in the business of Jesus, not for you. So if you must be blessed, you must be in the business of Jesus. The reason for your blessing, you have to factor in Jesus into it. If you do that, and you are sincere about it, you will see his hands. I don't want you to go far. From now till Wednesday, lift up your hands and tell Jesus what you want. From now till Wednesday. From now till Wednesday.
God will want you to start a journey. The first step must be taken in darkness. We are going to see the word of faith. It is the currency of exchange in the spirit.